In this brief episode, we will explore an intriguing insight from the Bible that I believe will help transform our perspective on the creation narrative. Many have been taught that the story of Adam and Eve, as told in the book of Genesis, is a historical account of the first two people created in the Garden of Eden. While this is true on one level, there's more in the text that's been lost to translation. Let's do a quick census from the opening of Genesis. Following the logic literally, we begin with a grand total of two people, Adam and Eve. In chapter 4, the births of Cain and Abel bring us to a total of 4 people, but we're quickly left with 3 after Abel's death. For the killing of his brother, God banishes Cain to wander the earth in verse 12. Before his exile, Cain makes a strange statement that indicates our logic might be in trouble. In Genesis 4:14, he states, "Since you have banished me this day from the soil, and I must avoid your presence and become a restless wanderer on earth, anyone who meets me may kill me." If there are only 3 humans on earth, exactly whom does Cain expect to meet on his journey that might kill him? To complicate matters further, we're told that Cain has a wife, who bore Enoch a few verses later. So where did Cain's wife come from? The text is silent on this matter. Now, adherents to Sola Scriptura will have a problem answering this, as demonstrated in the infamous Scopes trial of 1925. This question went unanswered then, and is still a problem for many 100 years later. Some traditions have suggested that Adam and Eve had unaccounted for children, which in reality creates some new problems that we would have to solve. Perhaps leveraging this approach, the popular evangelical site, gotquestions.org, provides the following assumption. The only possible answer is that Cain's wife was his sister, or niece, or great-niece, etc. I think there's a better way to address this problem. In Hebrew, the word Adam does not exclusively refer to the name of a person. It can also mean humankind as a whole. On this idea, Rabbi Natan Slifkin writes, "Sometimes the name of Adam does not refer to a single person at all, but rather to mankind in its entirety. When the Torah says, 'And God created the man,' it does not refer to a person whose personal name was Adam." So depending on the word used in the Hebrew, we're learning the text can speak of a person or as humanity in the collective sense. The rabbi continues, "The man, ha'adam in Hebrew, with the definitive the, is the name of the species, as in the previous verse, 'Let us make man in our image, as our form, and he shall reign over the fish and the sea,' etc. Adam is not a personal name, but refers to the species of man. Similarly, in the continuation, 'And the Lord God formed the man, ha'adam, of dust from the earth, and he breathed the spirit of life into his nostrils, and the man,' again ha'adam, 'became as the living soul,' nefesh chaya." Okay, so with this, we can recognize that God created, in fact, more than 2 people. So we have no idea how many people exactly, but this explains our earlier problem. If we read the Torah with this broader meaning, the story of Adam and Eve takes on new depth. This interpretation undermines a common assumption that science and Torah must be at odds. But what if the divide rests on a simple misunderstanding of the word Adam? This subtle difference is not just a small detail, it shifts the entire lens through which we view the Torah's creation story. This interpretation sees Adam as an archetype and symbol, a mirror to all of humanity. Understood this way, the Torah is not introducing a strict timeline or sequence of events, but it explores what it means to be human. In this, the creation story is not simply about the first human beings, but about the journey of humanity as a whole, our beginnings, developing consciousness, morality, and our evolving relationship with the divine. That's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Remember, you can find more information at thehiddenorchard.com. If you liked what you heard, please leave a review and share this podcast with your friends. We don't really engage in marketing, so it's word of mouth and references like that really help spread the word. Also, I want to say thank you to those who subscribe to the site and those who support the Hidden Orchard Project financially. Without you, it wouldn't be possible, so thank you. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.